Yes, adofo mo nyina kwa ba ere over platform we so host Nana Jay. And I want to make a born in Punimpu. Adofo e dey na sisi am ne mo ka say an na na tornado ono nsana mani hunu an ene dey bro na yentie story bi e wo de science no emfa emamoy.
UK court slaps Cheddar with 14.9 million American dollars. Hey, now a UK court decided that Cheddar is supposed to pay some money to Cola Holdings, and that money is 49.9 million as the principal, and he will pay in excess of 1 million American dollars extra to Cola Holdings for some kanana. What is the kanana? Was there any wrongdoing? Why is the court saying Cheddar must pay this and is being enforced by the Accra High Court? First and foremost, who is Cheddar? You know him, don't you? Cheddar, Jacob, Freedom, Caesar, the self-acclaimed rich man. When you go on the Oxford Street, he has a huge building there that has number 1 Oxford Street written on it. He has a car of a certain footballer, customized, that he decided to put on display over there. He told us that he made his money from selling scraps. He actually went to school in Ghana a little bit. Oh yes, he went to Bleu, Accra, and then he left. Maybe because he was not academically sharp and bright. But in his own words, he felt school was a waste of time, and he still believes in that. Hey, in the run-up to the election, this was the guy whose name was all over the place. He was a philanthropist. He had so much money. And when I tried to find out the source of his money, he got angry with me and called me all sorts of names, insulted me, and we reported that. Do you remember? So I've never been his friend from when I decided to ask questions that people can't ask him. This is Cheddar. He came into the country, in fact, parading himself, portraying himself as a self-made man. He said he was over there in England and he sold scraps and made money. My biggest problem with him was when he imported some white tigers into the country. White tigers. He said they are a very rare species. He brought them into the country. And it came out that he was maltreating these animals. He declawed them. He cut off all their claws and fed them with what he wanted and not what the animals wanted. In no time, the animals became obese. And people who had their houses around where he kept these animals were complaining. The place was smelling for lack of care. Smelling. And they reported him to the wildlife people. So the wildlife people came and ordered him to build a certain kind of cage, at least, to have this animal. My brother, he declawed the tigers and deteated them. Filed their teeth so they couldn't bite. He turned them into cats, domestic cats. And when I told him, as an animal activist and an animal rightist, he got angry and called me poor. He threatened that he would buy my radio station and sack me. This idiot. But Ghanaians were clamoring around him, Cheddar, Cheddar, because Ghanaians are interested in fools. They are not interested in people who have wisdom. Anybody who has some money, whether it is stolen from Sakawa, they worship you, which is sad. So me and him had a big banter. There was a time he even threatened to take me to court. His lawyers came and made a lot of noise and went away. Because when they were confronted with the facts, they realized that he had no case. You are maltreating animals and we are telling you and you are angry. He stood for the elections and tricked, allegedly, some great Pan-Africanists that everybody knows in the world of Pan-Africanism. He had what he called the new force. And he said he was the face in the mask. My brother, my sister, Ghanaians would have loved him more, but for the arrogance. Young, cool. I remember he even called me ugly guy. Wow. Ubia one fesa. Or say ugly guy. He used some word like that. My brother, I am excited when I confront
yes, I don't for say what you say. Not just say we send it in someone. efiri dasa tornado afia so asnega ni nia barima tornado nso no enho akatwam na ye hwe ne yekoso we
se brantie bi oye gay na nim ye tantan bi sa waye te sa aboa mempese mebo ni din ma wo se otroto says bi ne nsam na wo ka ni nyina o kasa efa prophet Adom Cheddar ne Yesu moja a wo ye no wa hyeda eketi bibi se maami bi abeto bi akoma ne ba ama ne ba na nom ama wawu but wamfa evidence bi ama menti Ghana fo bi no ase na wo sa brantie no wuni mo ho a Christopher ye ne wuni twaka ye extra careful our prophet Adom Cheddar ho ebi se papa no onyame afa ne so ama Ghana edin akwa akiri onyame afa ne so bebre me pese me bisa se wunim ba bi a friend hospital na yese nipa yare a onko je nkwan wunim kofo a doctors akuom ameda media ne so me bisa wunim enkrofo a enam doctors bi nsa so o ma hwere wo nkwa obi wa na ni wo se ekoye no operation doctors ese da koye no operation ekum no me ankasa me papa hospital bi a yede ne koye enom kum me papa enti ye extra careful sa branche no papa Adom Cheddar emfani ni agro ebise nyame petano ama waje nkofo bebre eni se obi akonom sobolo anase obi akonom Yesu moja ena wawu a hospital ho no ye wonkofo a ye ma wo maduro a omo no maduro na akum wo enso omo so omo gi nipa nkwa eni se de o se wo ye doctor na wo gi nipa nkwa no se wonu mpo obi ba ne nchen ema saa nipa no ebewu ya prophet Adom Cheddar one nyankopon oye nipa ena nipa wo adwuma ye no wontimi nye no 100% eye den ya de beye positive ama obi no ebetimi aye negative ama obi eya Ghana for monka no kra kakra na de nipa na ye papa no monka ho asem na mo pesa de ne se de bia ye solitaire nyame asofo eni nyame adifo no enti wo sa branche no ye very careful emfa wasem emma prophet Adom Cheddar so dai Philadelphia for na omo no mo Yesu moja omo bewu o omo benya nkwa o emfa wo ho emma meka sa asem ni biem aisa dwuma me du be di wo Ghana ha no wo ba ye no wa mo papa ni din eni ti na me nso me mo wudin no na wo papa ni di ko a me mo wudin ebise wo ho te bia no sede tie no woni a Christopher pa wo se abrantie bi oye gay na nim ye tantan bi sa waye te sa aboa mempese mebo ni din ma wo se otroto says bi ne nsam na wo ka ni nyina o kasa efa prophet Adom Cheddar ne Yesu moja a wo ye no wa hyeda eketi bibi se maami bi abeto bi akoma ne ba ama ne ba na nom ama wawu but wamfa evidence bi ama menti Ghana fo bi no ase na wo sa abrantie no wuni mo ho a Christopher ye ne wuni twaka ye extra careful our prophet Adom Cheddar ho ebi se papa no onyame afa ne so ama Ghana edin akwa akiri onyame afa ne so waje nkofo